Thanks for joining us on Sheridan County Ag Update. Today I have with me Jan and Lindsay Guynn with the Redgrade Riders IEA Equestrian team. All right, great. Ladies, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having us.
You bet. So this is something new you're bringing to the Sheridan area. So let's talk about it. That's awesome.
Thank you. Yes, the IEA program is the Interscholastic Equestrian Association. It's a 501c3 that was nationally started in 2002, primarily on the East Coast doing some hunt seat stuff. Like
Samantha.
Yes. And then in 2012, they came to Mark, my husband, who will also be coaching, and asked him to start the first Western program west of the Mississippi. So we did this program in Colorado, hugely successful, and we wanted to kind of get our bearings here. And now Lindsay and Mark want to bring it to the table for Sheridan County and actually all of northern Wyoming.
Great. So I was kind of doing a little bit of reading on this, and it runs basically kind of what the school year does. It's right. It's the
yes, ma'am.
The calendar.
It's basically August to June, the national championship, and it is an advancement type program where we show regionally, and then points are garnered for the individual and the team for a regional competition, and then the nationals are held presently at the Paint Horse World in June.
Quality Kubota machinery and customer care from the heart. Proudly serving Sheridan and the surrounding areas since 1996. Go online to heartlandkubota.com or stop by Heartland Kubota, 2450 Heartland Drive.
So what ages is this program available for?
The program that we will be offering here is for middle and high school students, although IEA nationally has a younger program, and they also have a pilot program for adults, which we will look to do perhaps in the future. But for right now, we want to concentrate on middle and high school students.
Okay. So do they bring their own horse? Do they have to have their own tack, or is this what?
No.
Okay.
We provide the horses and the tack. So it's based off of the collegiate IHSA teams.
Okay.
It's catch riding. So they just, at a show, draw a name of a horse out of the hat, watch the warm up, and try to figure out the most that they can about the horse. They get on, make sure their stirrups are ready, and just go in the show pen and show and just, hope for the best, I guess, and kind of figure out their horse as they go. So practice wise, we'd have our own group of horses. Each practice, they'll ride a different horse, try to improve their horsemanship skills as they go. And then, like I said, we provide the tack and all of that too.
Well, and which it sounds like you have quite a bit of experience in this because you rode collegiately, correct?
I did. I rode for an NCAA team in Georgia. It is built a little bit differently from the IHSA teams. So mine, I had a 4-minute warm up to kind of test everything out I could about the horse and learn about it. And then it was also a head-to-head format. So if I was going against another team, I would draw a horse, and then someone on the other horse would draw the same, or on the other team would draw the same horse, and then we would compete, and whoever got the highest score got the point for their team. So it's a little different. The IHSA is just, everyone competes, and the highest score obviously wins. So.
Right. And did you compete in this IEA down in Colorado when you guys did it?
I did. I started in 6th grade all the way through high school. It was really good for me to, improve my horsemanship skills. Even though my dad's a horse trainer, you had to adapt to even new horses that aren't at your barn, figure out how to show them under pressure. And then we've had a lot of kids go through our program and then get recruited to colleges for their equestrian teams. So.
Okay. So will this just be Western, or will you have the English side as well?
We will just have the Western program.
Okay.
And the coaches will be Mark and Lindsay, and we're super fortunate to have Lexi Townsley helping us.
She's awesome.
She is awesome. And
I might be a little biased, but she's great.
I think we're all biased.
Yes.
I just think the world of her and what she can bring to the table with her horsemanship skills and the horses that she has to offer to the program. And it will give our group, we believe, a little bit of not only flexibility in timing and how we lesson, but also in a greater pool of horses. And every coach looks at a situation differently. And so to bring her fresh set of eyes to something that Lindsay and Mark have done repeatedly will be fabulous. So we're super psyched. And then on the admin side, We have Heidi Justice helping us with the admin piece. And
wouldn't you just like to bottle all that energy
I
and
wish
just
we
take a
could.
little shot of it every now and then? I love Heidi. She's so positive, and what a great addition as well.
And she's super psyched about this and has already been talking to the 4-H leaders in the area, and we've reached out to the FFA group. So we feel that it's really something we can bring to the table for the area, for those individuals who are maybe new to the horse industry. And like Lindsay says, the beauty of the program is they don't have to have a horse and tack, or maybe they have a ranch horse and want to go to a bigger level than what their horse can offer them. Some of the other opportunities through IEA, they have a great leadership program that travels all the way up to the national level. And they put a lot of emphasis on sportsmanship. So at every show, they award a sportsmanship buckle. And we really admired that going into this. The really focus they put on sportsmanship. They also have thousands of dollars in scholarships that are offered for not only collegiate programs like Lindsay did, but for just continuing education programs too. So you don't need to be in a Division I school for their scholarships. So the opportunities we feel that this program brings to the table are more than just in the arena.
Making plans for building a new barn, shop, or commercial building? Don't do any planning without a call to Sheridan's premier post-frame building and homes builder, True Built Builders, online at truebuiltbuilders.com.
You know, growing up here, my dad trained horses, and so I grew up very much in the rodeo world, and that's really been kind of a dominant thing in this area was rodeo. There hasn't been a lot of show or more of the equestrian type stuff, you know, and then Charlie and Hillary Carroll, of course, brought in the English, and we've been exposed to that through my niece riding with them. But it's great that there's something more than just the rodeo stuff, because not every kid wants to rodeo.
No.
But every little girl I've met loves a horse.
Yes, and boy, Charlie and Hillary, they're top notch. So that's the high level on the hunt seat world, and we're super lucky to be able to interact with them in this area because they're great. And we just hope to bring the show and performance piece of the pie to the landscape for people who want to and choose to look into that level.
Well, what a great opportunity. So you guys have a informational meeting coming up here soon.
Yes, ma'am. It's next Wednesday, July 24th, 6 o'clock, and it is at Guynn Training Center in the office in our barn.
Okay.
1112 Highway 14, Banner, 82832, if you want to look it up. And you get to the barn off of Murphy Gulch Road.
Okay. So yeah, those, if you're not familiar, it's head out towards U-Cross, and it's as you make the big corner there before you go up Jim Crick Hill, it's right off to your right.
Thank you.
Yes, you're welcome.
Pretty clear.
For all the locals, you know, that have been here a long time. So
Yeah.
But yeah, well, what a great opportunity. And if they can't make the meeting, but they're interested, how can they get a hold of you?
I'm happy to give you my phone number or email address, and they can contact us individually.
Okay.
I think everyone knows how to reach Lexi. We are going to also, when we get our bearings here, get a social media presence with an Instagram and a Facebook page once we kind of get up and rolling. But my cell number is 303-907-7990, and our email address is gwyntraining@gmail.com.
And I will make sure if you scroll down underneath of this podcast, there will be the poster that you guys have that's I've seen on social media. We'll be sure and put that on there as well.
Thanks.
For an information piece and how to get a hold of you guys. So, well, you guys, thank you so much for joining me today.
I appreciate you having us, Liz.
Absolutely.
It's great to have the support.
Yes, I look forward to seeing how this goes, and what a great opportunity that you guys are giving these horse crazy youth around here.
Well, thank you.
And is this boys and girls, by the way?
Boys and girls.
Okay. I know collegiately it's kind of a girls-dominated thing, so.
Yep, in the NCAA, it's all girls. And I believe the IHSA, though, is boys and girls. So.
I think I think Powell College had an IHSA team. I had a friend from Hardin who went to school in Powell, and she was part of that. And then she went on to ride at Bozeman. But so I think that there is a little bit, or there used to be around here.
And Bozeman has a good IHSA program.
Mm-hmm.
So we've had quite a bit of interaction with them from a learning perspective and then also a judging perspective.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Well, good.
yeah, we hope to get started and, you know, who knows what this will grow into.
Well, it'll be exciting to watch and see how it goes. We'll
Thank
have
you.
you ladies back again.
Okay, thank
thank
you
you.
so much.
Well, thank you so much for being here. And for more news, sports, and podcasts, check out SheridanMedia.com.